This is George AI Freedom, and I'm George. Today, we're tackling a massive question, one that really sits at the heart of modern wealth.
Okay, lay it on us.
When it comes to your money, do you trust the machine or the human?
Ooh, that's a big one, and it feels more relevant every day.
It is. With an estimated $10 trillion, that's trillion with a T, flowing into robo-advisors in the coming years, this isn't just some theoretical question anymore. The answer could genuinely define your financial future.
10 trillion, wow. So how do we even start to unpack that?
Well, let me tell you a story. It's about two investors. We'll call them John and Sarah.
All right.
So, first there's John. He's smart, efficient, the type. He uses a sleek robo-advisor, and his fees are incredibly low. We're talking 0.25%.
Right, that's the main draw, the low fees.
Exactly. Then you have Sarah. She goes the traditional route with a human financial advisor, and she pays a full 1% fee for the service.
So 4 times more, just in fees.
4 times. So, after 5 years of market ups and downs, who do you think came out ahead?
Well, based on the math and the fees, you'd have to say John, right?
That's what you'd think, but the answer, it might not be what you expect, and it reveals everything about the real value of advice.
Okay, I'm hooked. Tell me more.
So let's look under the hood. John's robo-advisor is a technical marvel. It's pure algorithm. It assesses his risk tolerance, builds him this perfect, globally diversified, low-cost portfolio. It rebalances flawlessly. It even harvests tax losses with, computer precision.
It does everything the textbooks tell you to do.
Perfectly. All on autopilot. By all technical measures, it is perfect.
And Sarah?
Well, Sarah's experience it's built on conversation. Her advisor creates a portfolio that honestly looks a lot like John's on paper, but the real work, that happens in the meetings. He spends hours talking with her about her fear of losing money, her dream of retiring early, her anxieties about what might happen if the market crashes.
So he's not just managing a portfolio, he's managing a person.
Exactly. And then it happens. The market goes into a free fall, a 25% drop in just a couple of months.
Oof, I think we all remember that feeling.
Right? So John opens his app and his heart just sinks. He sees a number that's thousands and thousands less than it was. The algorithm, of course, is clinically buying the dip, the technically correct move, but all John feels is that raw, gut-wrenching fear that it's all going to zero. His finger is just hovering over the sell button.
The panic button.
And this is the million-dollar moment. Sarah feels the exact same panic. Her first instinct is to cash out, to stop the bleeding, but she doesn't have a sell button.
She has a phone number.
She has a phone number. She calls her advisor, her voice is trembling, and he spends 30 minutes on the phone with her, not just giving her data, but listening. He reminds her of their plan. He reminds her why we built it this way. He talks her off the ledge.
And John is just staring at his screen alone?
Exactly. So, 5 years later, the storm has passed, the market has soared to new highs, and Sarah is ahead, significantly ahead.
And it's not because her advisor picked better stocks.
Not at all, he didn't. She's ahead for one simple reason. He stopped her from making that one catastrophic emotional mistake. That single phone call was worth more than a decade of his fees.
Wow, that's the secret the robo-advisor ads don't tell you.
That's it. The true value of a great human advisor isn't some secret stock tip. It's what the industry calls behavioral alpha. It's an insurance policy against your own worst instincts. You see, the robo-advisor is a flawless vehicle, but it has no way to control the driver.
So the future isn't really man versus machine.
It's man powered by machine. The smartest advisors are now using AI to do all that portfolio crunching, which frees them up to focus on the profoundly human work, the coaching, the strategy, being that calm voice in the storm.
So it really comes down to knowing yourself then.
That's the real question, isn't it? It's which one is better for you. Are you disciplined enough to trust the algorithm when your gut is screaming at you to run? Or do you need that human hand to hold, to save you from yourself?
That's a great question for our listeners to think about.
It is. If you were to honestly assess your own emotions during a crisis, what is the real price you would be willing to pay for a moment of human reassurance versus the cold perfection of an algorithm? The answer says a lot about who we are as investors.
Fascinating stuff, George. What's up next time?
Next time on Torch AI Freedom, we're exploring AI's surprising new role in the creative arts. This is George. Stay free, stay wealthy.